Happy holidays! It's time for Christmas and family gatherings, and we're going to record them in our next lesson. All along the way, we've been working with collections, but for this lesson, I wanted to show you how you can create your own collection. We're going to be working with the Die Cuts with a View Christmas Traditions paper pad. Let me just flip through it to give you a look at all the patterns. I love the traditional colors and patterns, and they're just warm. You've got the gingerbread cookies that remind you of Christmas at home, the candy, the sweater patterns. It's just a really fun, warm, and cozy collection. This stack also comes with a sticker sheet in the back, but I wanted to add in a few more embellishments. So I looked for collections that had similar colors. I pulled out the Echo Park Paper Merry and Bright collection. You can see the chipboard pieces here. You see the pink colors, the reds, the greens, coordinate with the patterns in this paper pad. And then I've also selected the Pink Fresh Studio wood buttons. Everything coordinates nicely and will make for a fun project. Let's get started. Christmas morning photos can be a little chaotic with all of the wrapping paper and all of the colors going on, but traditional colors will always pull those things together. Here we have a main photo, and then we've got a set of 4 photos down here. This is a picture of my kids before they started opening their presents, and then one of each child as they're opening their favorite gift. We're going to start off with a dark green background, and I love this paper. It's got a nice subtle pine pattern. Then we're going to build a series of pattern paper strips on top. This collection comes with this coral or salmon pink color, and I think it's a nice change of pace to go with the traditional Christmas colors. So let's add this strip first. This is about a 6-inch strip. We've got the shiny gold stars, and now we're going to do a different pattern. This one has some script text writing on it with all kinds of fun Christmas and holiday phrases. Now that we have our background built, we're ready to start adding photos. For this main photo, I want to add in some of this red color, and I especially love this sweater pattern paper. Just reminds me of cozying up next to the fire and having some hot cocoa. We'll eyeball it and use our trimmer to cut down. And then we'll bring in this warm wood grain again by double matting our main photo. Now, as I go to add this photo to the page, one thing I wanted to do was to create a pocket for my journaling tags. So we're just going to add adhesive across the sides and the bottom of the photo. This creates the perfect little place to tuck our journaling. Next, let's work on the 4 photos across the bottom. I've printed these all out in the same size and matted them with white cardstock. The white cardstock pops off the darker background and really helps these photos to stand out. Now that I have my main photo on, my supporting photos, my journaling, I need a title. This space will be perfect for it. For the title, I brought in the coordinating cardstock pad for this collection, and I'm going to create a multicolored title. I used an alphabet die cut to cut out the letters in both black and colors, and then I layered them on top of each other to create a shadowed effect. Now for the fun part, we get to add all of the goodies. So let's pull in some of this chipboard. I love this little deer right here. He looks like he's wishing us a holly jolly Christmas. So let's put him up by the title. Let's add a few more snowflakes down here. Maybe one there. One there. And then I feel like we can do some groupings right here in this empty space of this photo. If you have an odd space or an empty space like that, consider covering it up with an embellishment cluster or even a title. And then we'll add in some of our die cuts just to bring it to life a little bit more. Tuck those in behind. That just extends that floral grouping and makes it feel like a real flower arrangement sitting on a shelf. And then to tie in with our wood pattern paper, let's pull in some of these adorable wood buttons. For a cluster at the bottom, we're going to use this pink sticker from the paper pad to anchor our cluster. And then we'll just add in our Santa, the presents, some more greenery, and of course, some jewels to make those snowflakes sparkle. One of my kids' favorite things about Christmas are advent calendars. We have several around our house, but of course, they each want to have their own. So we've started the tradition of doing the 12 days of Christmas, and I make an advent for each of my kids, leaving them a little treat each day. For this one, I've used the Sizzix box or stacking drawer die, and it's got this sleeve that holds a little drawer that slides in and out. I've stacked them all together in a set of 12 for our 12 days of Christmas. First, you want to cut out the sleeves, and I've used the cardstock to do that. And we're alternating red and green and just hot gluing them together into rows. Then select a variety of pattern papers from the paper pad and cut out your drawers. Just slide the drawers in and you're ready to decorate. To mark each drawer with the day that we're on, I've punched out some 1-inch circles from the cardstock pad, and then I've used these Kaisercraft number stickers in gold foil to add the numbers. When you start to decorate your drawer, I first place the numbers, just staggering them to keep it interesting. When you go to look for embellishments, look for a collection that includes smaller pieces that will fit on the drawers, and then just choose 1 or 2 to go on each day. To accent some of them, I have also used the wood buttons by Pink Fresh Studio. Now to cap it all off, we wanted to create a sign. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of green cardstock and then I've scored it as so. You can fold the center mark in a mountain fold, and then for these bottom 2 folds, we fold them up in a valley fold. We will use adhesive to close up the top of the sign, then add glue to these 2 tabs to add it to the top of our box. Finally, add some bright red foiled stickers and a few of your chipboard pieces, and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching! If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.